Did you know that most people wait until it's too late to see the obvious signs that their partner is losing interest? It's great if you believe that your relationship is strong, but even if things seem perfect, there may be hidden signs that your partner is slowly losing interest. It can be hard to tell when someone is losing interest, especially if they are good at hiding their feelings. Most people only realize their partner is losing interest after it's too late. It could be challenging to mend the connection by then because the damage has already been done. Thus, it's critical to be able to recognize the symptoms as soon as possible. Whether you are dating someone for the first time or are already in a relationship, here are 10 signs that your partner may be losing interest, even if you don't think they are. Make sure to watch this video all the way through so you don't miss the important information. Click the like button, subscribe, and let's start. Number 10. You don't feel like a priority. This is probably one of the most unbearably painful signs that your partner is losing interest. When you love someone, you naturally want to make them feel like they are the most important person in your life. But if you start to feel like you're not a priority, it can be a sign that your partner's feelings have changed. This does not necessarily mean that they love you any less, but it does mean that other things have become more important to them than you are. This is one of the most difficult signs to deal with because it can make you feel like you're not good enough. However, try your best not to take it on a regular basis. In the event that you feel unimportant, talk to your partner about it and see if there is anything that might be done to alter the situation. Number 9. They are always moody. While it's common for people to have ups and downs, it may indicate that your partner is losing interest if you observe that they are often unhappy. Irritability, anger, and withdrawal are all common signs that someone is unhappy in a relationship. If you've been noticing that your partner is quick to anger or seems withdrawn and distant, take some time to talk to them about what's going on. They may just need some extra attention or may be going through something difficult that's causing them to act out. In any case, it's important to keep your partner informed so that you can collaborate to find a solution to whatever is stressing them out. Every partnership experiences difficult times when they feel as though they have nothing to say to one another. However, if this feeling of forced conversation is a constant presence, it may be indicative of a more serious problem. When your partner is no longer interested in hearing about your day or sharing their own thoughts and experiences, it can be a sign that they are beginning to lose interest in the relationship. This lack of communication can lead to feelings of isolation and resentment, and it can be difficult to rebuild intimacy once it has been lost. If you find yourself in this situation, it is important to try to open up the lines of communication with your partner. It could be a good idea to look for outside assistance like couples therapy if they refuse to have meaningful conversations. Do you feel like your partner is always trying to find something wrong with you, no matter how little? If that is the case, then something has changed. According to psychology, when we no longer see our partners in the same positive light, we start to look for their flaws as a way to justify our changed feelings. Of course, no one is perfect, but if it feels like your partner is deliberately looking for things that bother them, it's a sign that their feelings for you have changed. If you and your partner have been together for a long time, you are certainly used to being involved in their plans, whether they are weekend plans or goals for the future. Feeling like you're on the same page is an important part of a healthy relationship. However, if your partner starts making plans without you, it could be a sign that they're losing interest. If they suddenly have more me time or start talking about their plans for the future without including you, it may be time to have a conversation about where things are going. While the fact that talking to your partner about their feelings can be challenging, putting it off is likely to make matters worse in the long run. Feeling that your partner really sees and values you is one of the most crucial aspects of a relationship. That's why compliments from our partners mean so much to us. They are affirmations that we are loved and respected. But if you've been together for a while, you might start to notice that their compliments feel less sincere. This can be a sign that they are taking you for granted and no longer see you as the special person in their life. Relationship damage can result from feelings of insecurity and resentment brought on by a lack of validation.
Number 4. They no longer try to fix the problems. To be able to rely on your partner through any kind of difficulty is one of the most valuable things in a relationship. It makes sense that you would want your spouse to support and assist you. However, if your partner suddenly stops trying to fix the problems in your relationship, it could be a sign that they are losing interest. It's not necessarily that they don't care about you anymore, but rather that they no longer see the relationship as worth fighting for. If you notice this change in your partner's behavior, it's important to talk to them about it. Otherwise, the problems in your relationship will only continue to grow. Number 3, they criticize you more. If your partner used to be understanding of your quirks and peculiarities but is now finding fault with you, it's a sign that their feelings have changed. Another possibility is that your partner is feeling insecure and is looking for ways to make themselves feel better by putting you down. This behavior is a red flag that should not be ignored, as it can lead to further relationship problems down the road. If you notice your partner criticizing you more than usual, have an honest conversation with them about what's going on, and see if there is anything that can be done to improve the situation. Number 2, they are less affectionate. Less affectionate behavior is one of the covert indicators that your partner might be losing interest in you. There are many different ways to show affection, and if your partner starts to pull away from physical contact, it can be a sign that they are no longer feeling as connected to you. They may also become less responsive to your touch, or seem preoccupied when you are being affectionate. If you notice any of these changes, it is important to talk to your partner about what is going on. They might be able to clarify, or you two might be able to figure out how to light a new flame in your relationship. Number 1, you don't feel supported. In any relationship, having your partner's support, whether it's in the form of emotional assistance through difficult times or just knowing they've got your back, is important. Knowing that you can rely on your partner is a crucial part of feeling secure in a relationship. If you find yourself constantly feeling unsupported or like you're carrying the weight of the relationship on your own, it may be a sign that your partner is no longer interested. A healthy relationship should feel like a partnership, and if you're not feeling like an equal member of the team, it may be time to have a conversation about what you need from your partner. Here are a few things to remember before we wrap up this video. First of all, this video is meant to raise awareness of the subtle signs that something in the relationship may be changing rather than to scare you. If you notice any of these signs, it's important to talk to your partner about it. Otherwise, the problems will only continue to grow. Secondly, it's important to remember that not all of these signs necessarily mean that your partner is losing interest. They could simply be going through a tough time and need some extra support from you. So, if you're not sure what to do, the best thing is to talk to your partner about it. It might be necessary for you to reassure them that you still value their relationship. Finally, even if your partner is losing interest, it doesn't mean that the relationship is over. If you both still care about each other, there is a lot that can be done to reignite the spark and get things back on track. Both parties must put in effort and communicate in a relationship. Please remember to subscribe and watch the other videos that are currently recommended if you like this one. Thanks for watching.